What's up, guys? Another video today. We are doing another body. So that Supra body, I think you guys have seen before. I actually posted a short video of it. Maybe I should redo it, but I'm gonna keep it the same color. I think I'm just gonna clear coat it. But before we do that, we're gonna take all the stickers off it. I'm gonna put a lighting kit on it and an underglow kit on it, and then that's all I kind of want to do with this thing. So let me get you guys on the time lapse and get started on it. Before I time lapse, I want to show you guys, what it is now. So I'll take off the wing. Not gonna clear cut the wing. The Toyota symbol, I might as well leave on, right? That Supra, might as well leave on as well. I feel like those are the two things that should stay on. Like that guy there, and like this is a sticker too, the intercooler and the grill. But the only problem is I wanted to repaint it because of these scratches, but I'll probably just buff them down and then just clear coat it. I don't know, maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. Let's get all the color, like I said, let's get all the stickers off it, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I got the stickers off and the wing off. I got a bunch of whatever that stuff is, goof off or Goo-Gone on it, so I can get all the residue off. Some left some residue on it, but that's where we're at right now. It did have an original halogen bulbs in it, and they ran so much power. They took so much power to light up even a little bit that it would just drain a battery way too quick. So unfortunately, I got to rip them out. But other than that, when those come out, we'll be able to replace them with the LEDs. And then two in the rear, exactly how the actual Supra has it, which is two right in the center. That's the brake lights for the actual Supra. So, and then some underglow on the sides here. But I think this will turn out really, really sharp. Stay tuned for the next clip. All right, guys, it's the next day. I'm back. I had Goo-Gone on it basically all night. And that stuff really isn't all that great with adhesive, as it says it is. It just isn't, but oh well. So I gotta sit here and pick some more adhesive off before I go and clean it. And then I think the clear coat should just adhere to this thing. I want to use legitimate clear coat that I have for my actual cars from previous paint jobs, because that stuff is super deep. Like, it's just, I just don't know how to lay on here, so, and I can't sand this so the color comes off, like the base coat. Like, all this is just a base coat paint job. It's not like it's like a legitimate paint job. It's literally just a base coat over a blue plastic. So it's like, there's the plastic right there. So I'm not really sure how to prep it per se. And if it turns out like crap, then I'm just going to have to paint it a new color. But I'm really hoping not to have to do that. So, all right, I'll get back to you when I start to wash it. All right, so I just came to the conclusion I'm actually not going to clear coat this thing. It's kind of a waste because the paint under it isn't perfect. So it's like kind of encapsulating a bad paint job. Like the mirrors are muffed, some dings and nicks. So what I'm going to do is just run it as is for a while and one day paint the whole thing. But right now, we were just going to clean it, throw some wax on it maybe or something, and then run it. It is kind of a beater body. It will see being used as a body. It's not a show, so I'm really not pressed about it looking perfect. And when I want to make it look perfect, I'll make it look perfect. So. Case in point. Also, I need gloves. Oh goodness, come on. Probably be time lapsing this. Whoops. Yeah, so that Goo Gone is, golly, that stuff is oily. I can't even believe this degreaser doesn't take it off. What the heck? It's gotta be like wiped off or something. Jeez. Kind of frustrating. This stuff is really crappy. Oh man, the hood's all messed up. Alright. That's frustrating as crap. So I realized what this is it's still a little bit of leftover adhesive. So it didn't fully come off, it just smeared really. And I've done it before, and maybe this will work. We're gonna compound it lightly. Let me make that very clear. With legitimate compound. I think I got polished. This is cutting compound, so I'm gonna use that. Lightly, not much. This stuff is like dry. Yeah, it just goes to show how well I keep my cars, huh? There we go. Anyway, and you just want to put it on a pad and lightly go over it. And I'll go through the steps. So I'm actually going to do this because I'm going to time lapse it. So scratch and swirl remover, just lightly, not much, because that will take this base paint off. This is just a base coat. This isn't any cleared or anything. It's literally a base coat, and that's why it's so dull. And then what I'm going to do after that is probably a polish. Yeah, I'll do a polish, lightly. And then I'm going to go with wax. Crazy. I'm sure nobody could have guessed I was going to say that. And a glaze on top. I just put layers on this thing, because what the heck. It should hopefully help take out these scratches in the hood, because the razor was going hard. And yeah, so let me set up the time lapse for this now. Fantastic. So here's just after compounding and polishing. I'm going to go clean it again because it's kind of oiled up. But I got all of the adhesive off. That's just scratches, unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. I got to go clean off some of this stuff. But that shined up like a... Holy crud. Don't need to really clear coat this now. I mean, that's nuts. So let's go wash it again. And yeah, I'm not going to time lapse it again. This one's not like a deep wash. I just need to get it back down to where it was. And now that the adhesive is off, by the way, if you didn't notice, adhesive does not like the properties that is in most polishes in compounds, waxes. Waxes take off adhesives, if you didn't know. Fun fact. You take a sticker off your car, you got leftover adhesive. Wax really helps. You just gotta have a pad to apply it with. Really, really helps. Now, I don't know if I'm going to throw wax on top of this because it might just do the same thing and get caught and everything. So I might just leave it alone. But yeah, I think I'll leave it alone. I think that shines up really well though. If not, if the shimmer goes away, we'll just wax it and leave it at that. But the hood scratches are just gonna have to be the way they are, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it is staying very, very nice looking there. Dang, okay. It's a little marked up. This body is just not gonna be perfect. It's okay. I'll have to paint it one day when I beat it up some more. So the lighting kit comes in today. Maybe I can get into that tonight. I have another video I got to do of that, tuning it. I figured out why it's running like crap. So, but that's where we're at until we get the lighting kit. I'd say that looks pretty dang sharp, pretty marked up. Oh, there's still some adhesive. I'm not done. Dang it. But yeah, I'm not satisfied yet. Dang. All right, let's shoot another thing of wax on this, actually. Just on the paint. I'm going to try to miss the hood. The hood doesn't really need it. I mean, I wish it could, but it would look really funky with it because it's a matte finish, so it looks very uneven. But still like it without the stickers. Just a shame they marked it up so bad. All right, so I'm exactly where I want the paint. That's perfect. Next, we will drill out the... I don't even know if I've drilled these out, but we'll drill out the taillights and replace them with the LEDs coming in. Wire that up, and then hopefully we can test this thing tonight. Hopefully I can finish it off tonight and have a project off my plate. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but just haven't done it because life has been busy. And well, it's always busy. You just got to find time, huh? So be patient. That's my main key. I'm horrible at that. Anyway, guys, I'll be back with the next clip when the parts come in. Alrighty, guys. So I just got the lighting kit. This is for the underglow, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it above the wheels because I feel like that would look kind of bad. Kind of want to do it down here, but then it's just that strip. I can't like get it to the back or the front very well, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And then these are the headlights and the taillights, and they don't tell you which is reverse or which is rear and front, so I'll have to figure that out. But I'm not sure how I'm going to fit these in the like taillight housings. You can see how deep they are. They're not that deep, but I don't know. I don't even know how they work really. So we're just going to figure this out all together, and then take these out. These will definitely fit in there, so this will work fine for the fronts, but not the rear. I guess for the fronts I could do one on the inside and one on the outside. I also didn't think that one through. I guess I could just chop them too. I don't really want two up front. I just want the one. So, all right, guys, let's set up the time lapse and we'll get to work. Alrighty guys, so I got it done. By the way, this is hot glue from a PDR kit, paint dent removal kit, and that stuff is so freaking strong, it's insane. So I just did the LEDs here for the underglow, that's it. I wanted to cut it off early so I could get it down before the wheel gets near it. So I used hot glue just for everything to stay in place, and it's I mean, you can pick up the whole car by it, so it's really good stuff. But so what I am going to do is a 3-to-1. It's right now just a 2-to-1 and then this, but I'll do that later. I just wanted to see how all of this looks before I go ahead and finish it. So let's get the RS4 here, which I just use as a battery powered ESC. All right, give me 1 second. Got a mess here. So well, we got headlights and taillights. This is not gonna reach, is it? Of course not. At all, unless like the thing's on there, so. Oh dang, sorry. Okay, hang on guys, sorry. Bear with me here. Get the real feel here. If the windshield's out, it's not that hard, but I don't really want the windshield out when all this is on. Okay, that's nuts. That's freaking cool. Dang, that's really cool. Well, there you have it, guys. But obviously with the windshields in, this would look really cool because then you won't see it from the inside. Let me do that real quick, huh? Alrighty, well there it is. I like it a lot. This is pretty cool to me. So, and there you have it, guys. Do a couple more things to the body and it'll be ready to set. Thanks for watching this video. See y'all next time.